Let me ask you something. How many times have you told yourself, tomorrow? Tomorrow I'll start the diet. Tomorrow I'll wake up early. Tomorrow I'll finally start that business, write that book, make that call. Yeah, me too. And you know what I discovered? Tomorrow is the most expensive word in the English language. It's cost me years. Maybe it's cost you some too. I met this guy last year at a coffee shop. Let's call him Mike. Mike was 38, sitting there with his laptop, and he looked defeated, just beaten down by life. We got to talking, and Mike told me something that stuck with me. He said, "You know what the worst part about my life is? It's not that it's bad. It's that it's exactly the same as it was 5 years ago." Same job he complains about, same weight he swears he'll lose, same half-finished novel on his laptop. Now 5 years half-finished. And then he said something that hit me like a truck. He said, "I'm not living. I'm just buffering." Like his life was a YouTube video stuck at 240p, spinning that little circle, never quite loading the good part. And listen, we've all been Mike, haven't we? We set that 5 a.m. alarm.
Tomorrow, I become a morning person. 5 a.m. comes, beep, 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 and suddenly you're a world-class negotiator. Okay, buddy, hear me out. What if, and just stay with me here, what if we wake up at 5:30 instead? That's still pretty early, right? 5:30 comes. You know what? 6 a.m. is basically 5 a.m. Same energy. By 7:30, you're Googling successful people who wake up late just to make yourself feel better. Or how about this one? The gym membership. Oh man, January 1st, you're there. New year, new you. You bought the outfit, the protein powder, the whole thing. By February, that gym card becomes the most expensive bookmark you own, just sitting there in your wallet, judging you. But here's the thing. Self-discipline isn't about being perfect. It's not about never eating pizza or becoming some meditation monk who lives on green juice and good vibes. Self-discipline is simply this. It's the ability to do what you said you were going to do long after the mood you said it in has left you. Read that again in your mind. It's doing what you said you'd do after the excitement is gone. You see, motivation is like a sugar rush. It feels amazing. You watch a video like this, you get pumped up, you're ready to conquer the world. But motivation has the shelf life of a banana. 3 days later, it's brown and mushy and you're back on the couch. Discipline is different. Discipline is the bridge between who you are today and who you could become tomorrow. And unlike motivation, discipline is a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Let me tell you what self-discipline really gives you. It doesn't give you restriction, it gives you freedom. Sounds backwards, right? But think about it. The person with financial discipline has the freedom to quit the job they hate. The person with health discipline has the freedom to play with their grandkids at 70. The person with learning discipline has the freedom to solve problems others can't even understand. Discipline is the price of freedom, and the invoice always comes due. You either pay it up front with discipline, or you pay it later with regret. I remember sitting with my daughter last year. She's 7, and she asked me, "Dad, why do you wake up so early to work out? It seems hard." And I told her the truth. I said, "Baby, it is hard. Every single morning, there's a voice in my head that says, 'Stay in bed. You deserve it. You worked hard yesterday.' But there's another voice," I told her, "a quieter one. And that voice says, 'You promised. You promised yourself you'd be someone she could be proud of. You promised you'd be here, healthy, for as long as possible.'" That quiet voice, that's discipline. And the beautiful thing is, the more you listen to it, the louder it gets. Here's what nobody tells you about building discipline. You don't need to change your whole life tomorrow. You need to change 5 minutes of it. 5 minutes. Can't work out for an hour? Do 5 push-ups.
Can't write a chapter? Write one paragraph. Can't meditate for 30 minutes? Sit still for 5. Because here's the secret. Discipline isn't built in the big moments. It's built in the small, unsexy, nobody's watching moments. It's built when you turn off Netflix one episode early. It's built when you choose water over soda, just once. It's built when you keep the promise you made to yourself when no one would know if you broke it. And look, you're still going to fail sometimes. We all do. Sometimes that pizza is going to win. Sometimes you're going to watch TikToks until 2 a.m., even though you swore you'd be asleep by 10. Sometimes you're going to buy something stupid on Amazon at 1 a.m. We've all been there. I definitely need this electronic egg cooker that also plays music. This will change my life. But discipline means you get back up the next day and try again. Not next week, not next month, the next day. Remember Mike from the coffee shop? I saw him again last week. Same coffee shop, same laptop, but something was different. He was smiling. He'd lost 30 pounds, finished his novel, self-published it, even got a promotion because he started showing up differently at work. I asked him what changed. He said, I got tired of my future being held hostage by my mood. I got tired of my future being held hostage by my mood. So here's my question for you. What promise have you been breaking to yourself? What have you been putting off? What would your life look like 1 year from now if you started keeping your word to yourself, starting today? Not tomorrow, today. Because tomorrow you'll be in the same spot, making the same excuses. Unless today, right now, in this moment, you decide that your dreams are worth more than your comfort, that your future is worth more than your mood, that the person you could become is worth the discipline it takes to get there. You know what to do. You've always known. The only question is, will you? The clock is ticking, and it doesn't care about your excuses. But you know what? Neither should you. Not anymore. See you on the other side.